Hey Nash, what should we make?
I have a craving for those Bacon Gruyere Egg Bites from Starbucks. Let's make our own version of those.
All right, let's make our version of Starbucks Bacon Gruyere Egg Bites. Welcome back to Chaos Kitchen, where we show you how to make stuff at home that you might be paying money for other people to make. And sometimes they're even better and cheaper. So today we are going to make one of my favorite Starbucks breakfast items, the Bacon Gruyere Egg Bites. It's gonna be easy, it's gonna be delicious. So hey, without further ado, let's go. And as per usual, we start by dicing an onion. And I'm pretty sure the Starbucks version of the Bacon Gruyere Egg Bites does not have onions, but I don't think it really has any veggies. So I just thought some caramelized onions went well with bacon and Gruyere cheese. So that's what we're doing. But hey, if you want to make a reasonable facsimile of the original, then I guess leave the onions out. And if you want to add other veggies, go for it. You want to throw in a jalapeno or some bell peppers or red onion, whatever. You do you. It's your egg bites. And then we want to grate about a cup of Gruyere cheese. Don't forget to pay the cheese tax. Then we take about a pound of bacon. I don't know why I said about a pound. It is a pound. And I put this in the freezer for a little bit, so it should chop a little bit easier. And then you just kind of want to chop this up into slices like this, and then it'll cook into nice little tiny bite-sized pieces. Freezing it just helps it cut cleaner, because otherwise room temp meat or just out of the fridge, it tends to come kind of mushy and hard to cut sometimes. So just throw it in the freezer for 15 or 20 minutes. It just makes your life a little easier. Then you want to preheat your oven to 350, and then in a cold pan, dump in your bacon. And the cold pan just helps the fat render better and gives you a better product instead of burning the actual bacon. Turn this on to medium heat, and then we just kind of spread these guys out and let them cook. And then once your bacon is as crispy as you like it, then leave the heat on. And we can go ahead and pull your bacon out and transfer it to some sort of a paper towel lined something rather. Then you get rid of most of the bacon fat, leave a couple of tablespoons in there. And if some bacon chunks are in there, it's really not the end of the world. It's all going to the same place. So then we cook our onions. Just gonna cook them in that bacon fat. So just kind of stir them around, get everything kind of nicely coated with that bacon fat. And then we just let these guys cook down. You might want to turn your heat down a little bit, because we want to get these guys softened and a little bit caramelized. And once your onions are cooked, softened, have a little bit of color, a little bit of caramelization, then you go ahead and kill the heat and set these guys aside. Then we get out a, I don't know, medium-ish bowl, and we want to crack in 7 eggs. We're going to add a little bit of salt, pepper, garlic, and then we're just going to beat these guys up. And normally for an omelet, if you're making like an omelet or scrambled eggs, you want to mix it with a fork, not a whisk, because you don't want to add too much air. But for these, it doesn't matter, because we kind of want them like fluffy. So just beat them up, fork, whisk, whatever, doesn't matter. Then we add a cup of cottage cheese. And don't worry, the cottage cheese isn't weird. Cottage cheese in savory cheesy dishes makes sense. Cottage cheese in all the desserts, not so much, but it's okay. Now, if you want this to be a smoother mixture and you don't like the cottage cheese texture, you could either blend the cottage cheese before adding it, or you could mix all this stuff together and then blend it. Totally up to you. Then we're gonna add our bacon, our cheese. Gonna stir this all together. Then we're gonna get out a greased muffin tin like this. Before I add in the onions, I'm gonna pull one of these worth and throw that in there. So we have an onion-free one for Nash. Then I'm gonna add our onions, get everything combined, and then we just fill up our little greased muffin tins. And these shouldn't rise too much, so you should be able to fill them up pretty much to the top. And then we're gonna throw this into our 350 oven for 25 to 35 minutes until you can stick a toothpick in one of these guys and it comes out clean. So we'll start with 25. And here's our guys. After 30 minutes in the oven, they look delicious, they look done. But as you can see, they're still kind of bubbling, so they're hot AF, so we're gonna let these guys cool. And there we have our better than Starbucks Bacon Gruyere Egg Bites. And it's time for a bite. Cheers. I can definitely say that's easily as good, if not better, than the Starbucks version of the Bacon Gruyere Egg Bites. I know, because I just had 2 this morning. Freaking delicious, super easy to make, and you could probably make the whole batch for about what it costs to buy like 2 of them at Starbucks. So make them at home, save some money, and they taste at least as good. Plus you can add whatever you want out of 10. That's what I think, but hey, let's see what Nash thinks. Hey bud, how you doing?
I'm good. Just planning our next trip in the DeLorean. You're gonna hate it. I mean, love it.
Well, check it out. We got these Bacon Gruyere Egg Bites you wanted, and of course we made a dog-friendly version just for you. Well, here you go. What do you think?
Dang, you nailed it. Tastes even better than the Starbucks version.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
You don't train a bad dog. You negotiate with a tornado and pray that it signs the peace treaty.
Nash approves, I approve. Look, super easy to make, saves a bunch of money, and it's just as good as the Starbucks one, maybe even better. Plus, it's great meal prep and it's super healthy. I believe it's even keto. Maybe gotta leave the onions out. Whatever, it's close. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you all. Love you all. If you wouldn't mind taking a second, go like, share, subscribe, hype, hit the bell for notifications, all that good stuff. If there's anything you want me to make, you want me and Nash to taste, go ahead and drop that down in the comments. And hey, if you like this video, go check out our other videos. And just remember, cook more, eat better, embrace the chaos. That's it for now, folks. Until next time, be good and peace.